Hello, my name is Jane Wake and welcome to The Powerful Pregnancy. I'm the creator of this program. I'm a fitness expert and I've been working in the pre and postnatal field for over 15 years. Now today's Pilates session, it's a 15-minute session and it is suitable for any point in your pregnancy. But we've made adaptations so that it's suitable for you if you need to do your exercises seated. You'll need a mat, you'll need something like a cushion or a towel to use for support, and make sure you've got some water and you're wearing some comfy clothing to exercise in, and enjoy. Hello and welcome to this little mini Pilates-based pregnancy class. So we're filming as well as our full long length classes, some shorter classes so that if you are a bit short on time you can still do your workouts. So this is going to be very much core and lengthening based. So we're going to start off, we'll just do a few rocking the babies because it's nice to just get the body moving. And just remember that this move is just such a lovely thing to do throughout pregnancy, but also even in labour as well. So by doing this now, it's kind of getting you used to it as a movement. So it's kind of always there as a default movement because it can really help release pain through the back, and just that general moving, shifting from side to side, unloads the body, takes weight off the body, frees the body up, and that's exactly what you need to do in pregnancy. You need to free your body up, so that's why it's so good to do. We now though need to focus in on our core muscles, so we're going to do that now. So I haven't introduced you to Kirsten, who's here with me again. So pressing through the inside, the balls of the feet. Kirsten's been brilliant actually, she's been working hard today already, so we're now doing our second workout of the day. So you're going to press through the inside, the balls of the feet, draw up through the arches of the feet. If you're not sure about that, then if you need to do one about more of our introductory workouts before you start doing this one so that you know how to do that core connection. So you're pressing through the inside, the ball of the feet, drawing up through the arches of the feet. Now we're going to do that stop a fart, stop a wee. Think of that scoop up from the back of the pelvic floor and into the belly. Work the shoulder blades down and bring your chin in so you've got that length at the back of the neck, and that's really important. If we can have a side view on this please. I'm just going to put my head into a very common position. It's often with rounded shoulders, but we often stick the chin out quite a bit. So what we need to do, and this shortens the back of the neck, we need to bring the chin back in, and that has a huge effect on our whole core, because when the head, the heaviest part of your body, is thrown out, it throws the rest of your core out and it doesn't work so efficiently. So bring that chin in, lift up through the pelvic floor, work the shoulder blades down, and just focus on your breath for me. So put one hand onto your belly, one hand onto your chest, inhale. Exhale and relax. And as you exhale and relax, get that connection to your core. Do that again, inhale, exhale and relax. Get that lifting up through your center as you breathe out. We're now going to peel the right foot off the floor and go into a balanced position. So before the foot comes off the floor, lift up through your pelvic floor and into your belly. Take the foot off and just do some little circles with the ankles. Now squeeze the buttock on the left side because you'll feel that wanting to lean over into the left. So you need to lift up through and try to get that lifted feeling through your body. Now take the right leg back behind and drive it into the floor behind you and lift the opposite arm up. Now if you're finding it too much with the opposite arm up, you can just put both hands underneath your bum. That's absolutely fine. Try to engage your glutes, so squeeze your bottom. And then change sides. So we're going to peel the left foot off the floor this time, engage the core of your right foot, and then just rotate that left ankle around. You okay? And then take the leg back behind, extend through your body, squeeze into your buttocks, lift up through your pelvic floor, apple under your chin. So remember that chin has to come in. Imagine you're holding an apple underneath it. Lift up through your center, keep working your shoulder blades down the back of your rib cage, and then release it. We're going to come forwards on our mats and we're going to take that into a calf stretch position. So peel the right foot off the floor again, rotate your ankle around. And take the leg back behind, squeeze into your buttocks, but this time you're going to step your foot down. So let's just release the calf a little bit, so just moving forwards and backwards. And as you lift up, think of squeezing the buttock on the right side, lifting up into your pelvic floor. So keep lifting back up. Do that a couple more times, and then we're going to hold the heel down. Now, as you hold the heel down, make sure that it isn't turning in. So you need to keep your feet fixed in those tram lines. Take the arms up, work the shoulder blades down, squeeze up through that right buttock. Take a breath for me, inhale. Exhale and slide your right arm back behind you in that bow and arrow. Now you need to really engage your core as you do this, because you'll feel unstable as you turn. So take another breath, inhale, exhale, take the left arm back behind you. Okay, and then we'll do that one more time each way. Inhale, exhale, slide the arm back, and then bring it back in, and then inhale, exhale, slide the arm back, lifting through your center as you do this. And then we're going to change legs. So bring the feet back into underneath the hips, lift the left foot off the floor, and just do that little rotation for me, circling around. And it's so important to do these little rotations because it helps with the circulation in your feet. And that's why we're starting off standing and just getting the legs moving and working. And then taking the leg back behind, squeezing into your bottom, taking the opposite hand up. Now you can keep your foot on the floor. You don't have to pick it up off the floor. So either on the floor or off the floor. Engage your core, lift up through your center, work your shoulder blades down, breathe, don't hold your breath. Inhale, exhale, lift up through that core muscle, lift in, squeeze your bottom, work the shoulder blades down, bring that chin in so you've got that lovely length in the back of your neck. And then place the heel back down. Again, lift and lower. Making sure that the left heel doesn't turn in. So again, you're fixing your feet into tram lines. That's good. I'm doing that a couple more times. And then hold the heel down, squeeze into your buttocks, work the shoulders down, take another breath, inhale, exhale, slide back, and then inhale, and exhale. And then do that again. Inhale, exhale, slide it back. And then one more. And then release it there. Well done. Okay, so what we're going to do now is come down onto the floor. And if you find it difficult coming down onto the floor, remember you've got a ball. If you've got a ball at home, I really advise you to get one of these. If you haven't got one yet, then definitely get yourself one, because they really are very, very useful. And you can either do this next bit sat on the ball, or you can just use it to help yourself get down to the floor if you need to. So we're going to come down onto our knees. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use our blocks. Now, if at home, obviously you're not necessarily going to have blocks, but you'll have cushions around your living room, or pillows or towels work equally well as well. And we're going to put one block underneath our knees, and then one block between our knees. Now you can do all of this sat on the ball. Yeah, so exactly the same thing, just sat on your ball. That's absolutely fine if you want to do that. And all you do is you just sit on the ball, and you can even put blocks or cushions between your knees sat on your ball. So we're going to do an exercise called the Dumbwaiter. This is one that you'll find also in our master classes. It's such a good movement to do. It's kind of an all-everything move. So we're going to hold our hands out in front as if we're carrying a tray in front. Bring your chin in, work the shoulder blades down. And also, if you don't have a ball, you could do this sat on a chair. Just so you know, you could do it sat on a chair. I prefer you to have a ball because I want you to free your body up a little bit. But if you needed to do this sat on a chair, then you could. Okay, so take a breath for me. Inhale. Exhale, part the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Now I want you to tuck your tail and squeeze your bottom. And then as you do that, you'll feel your knees go apart. So you need to walk your knees back in. If you're sat on a ball, you wouldn't do this lower half bit quite so much, but you can still think about squeezing your buttocks and bringing your knees in a little bit. Yeah. Okay, now work the shoulders down, get that length into the back of the neck. And now we're going to go internally. So we're going to work through the internal muscles. So take a breath, inhale. Exhale, lift up through from the back of your pelvic floor and into your belly. So from the back of the pelvic floor, so stop a fart, stop a wee, draw up into your belly and really lift up and up and up and up and up with your pelvic floor, and then let it relax. Okay, shake it all out, and then we're going to do that again. So take the arms up as if you're carrying a tray, and then you're going to part the arms. So take a breath, inhale, exhale, part the hands, tuck the elbows in. As you exhale, at the same time as you exhale, you squeeze your buttocks and you walk in on your block or your pillow or your cushion or your towel, and then take a second breath. Inhale, exhale, lift up through from the back of the pelvic floor and into your belly. Just feel your belly coming in, work the shoulders down, keep that chin in, and lift up and up and up and up with your pelvic floor. Really try to get a strong lift, and then relax and let it all go. Now, what you need to do is not hold your breath. I can see Kirsten holding her breath a bit there. Yeah. She's concentrating so hard. So let's do this. I'm going to do less chat and more just doing the action so we get the breathing right, okay? Trouble is, I can't say this as quickly as you can do it, okay? So I'm going to cut my words short. So let's take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, part the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades down, tuck your tail, squeeze your bottom, walk in on your block or your mat or your ball or whatever you've got between your knees, and then take another breath. Inhale, exhale. Lift up through from your pelvic floor, from the back passage to the front passage, and in your belly, and lift up and up and up and up and up. So it's 2 breaths. Yeah, we'll do it a bit more quickly. Relax, release. One more time. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Part the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Tuck your tail, squeeze your bottom, walk your knees in. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up through from the back to the front. Pull up and up and up and up and up. We did it well that time, didn't we? Let's do it one more time for good luck. So relax, shake it all out. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Part the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Tuck your tail, move your knees in. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale, relax. And lift up through from the back to the front, and then lift up and up. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling as you lift up. Hopefully that makes sense that time. Yeah. Okay, and then release. Well done. Now, with all that tightening going in through your buttocks and through your pelvic floor, we need to now relax it. So we're going to take the knees wide, we're going to take the arms up, and we're going to pull back into our puppy dog position. So if we can have a side view on this. So take your knees wide, your bottom stays up in the air, and then you just draw your weight back. And it's a lovely stretch on your back. Now, if you find that's too much, you can get your blocks or your cushions and just rest your head on those instead. And the longer your arms are out in front, and the more you pull back, the deeper the stretch. So if you find that too much, just bring your arms in a little bit and just put your elbows onto the floor and have your arms bent. And again, that will soften the stretch a little bit. But the great thing about being in this position that Kirsten's in right now is that it's opening your pelvic floor. It's releasing and it's relaxing. And what I want you to also do in this position is I want you to breathe. So take some nice big deep breaths for me, inhaling and exhaling. Just relaxing and sinking the body into the floor. And do that for me a few more times. And I'd like you to try and experiment with different types of breathing. So you can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. You can try breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. So you close the mouth. And it's like you're closing the back of the throat. And this is the yogic style of breath, which is called a Ujjayi breath. And you're closing the back of the throat and just breathing and creating this kind of tunneling sound inside the throat. So continue to breathe and relax. And this is such an important part of the powerful pregnancy, is allowing yourself to release and relax. Now, there's several areas of the body that we want to let go and release and relax. The moment you're really releasing the pelvis, the muscles at the front of the pelvis are relaxed. The pelvic floor is relaxed, the back is relaxed. It should feel really nice and comfortable. Adjust yourself if it doesn't feel quite as comfortable to you, and just find some different positions. I'm going to ask Kirsten to come back up because I want to do one more thing with her. You okay? And we're just going to do a bit of lengthening in the front of the thigh. So we're now going to put another block underneath the knee. And again, if you need a bit of support, you could use your ball for some support. And we're going to take the other knee forwards. Okay, now place your hands over the front of your thigh and squeeze your buttock on your back leg. So that's your left leg. And then you're just going to come forwards. And if we can have a side view on this, we're just going to open out the hip on the left side. Now we're still working the core muscles. So we're going to go back to working the core. So take a breath, inhale, exhale. As you exhale, lift up through from the back of the pelvic floor and into your belly. And that should increase the stretch of the front of your thigh. Now, the other thing you can do, which is really useful in pregnancy, if you have got both hands free, is you can also try to use both hands to lift up, that ball's got a mind of its own, lift up through your core and actually use the back hand to push the pelvis down and then come forward. And that will accentuate the stretch even more. But what's really nice about it is you're kind of supporting yourself with your hands at the same time. But it does require a bit of balance. So you do need to use your core. So again, inhale, exhale, lift up through your pelvic floor and into your belly. And then we're going to change legs. I'm going to get that ball out of the way. Hopefully it's still going to wander around. Never work with balls or children. Okay, other side. So tuck underneath. And when I say tuck underneath, you're just drawing actually your pelvis into line. You're not really pushing your tucking right underneath. You're just squeezing your buttock on the back leg a little bit. And then lift your hand at the front, drive your hand at the back down, and just use them to support your pelvis and then come forward and stretch it through. And just breathe again. So go back to your breathing that you were practicing earlier and just breathe. And just allow that hip to lengthen out. And again, breathe. And allow the hips to sink forward. and then release. And we're just going to go back into our puppy dog to finish, because it's always a lovely way to finish. Take the knees wide, release, come back down and relax. So I'm going to let Kirsten relax and breathe there for a couple more breaths. So I hope you enjoyed this little short Pilates-based workout. Remember to make sure that you revisit lots of workouts throughout the week. You need to be doing your cardio workouts, moderate exercise 5 times a week. Now that doesn't mean to say you have to do your workouts all the time. That can be walking, that can be doing other types of activity as well. But just make sure you are moving as much as you can. I hope you enjoyed the workout, and if you did enjoy it, please like, and if you subscribe to our channel, you can get all of our other workouts as well. And do comment below. Did you like the adaptations that we did? Did they work for you? Would you like some other adaptations specifically for you? Let us know and we'll make a workout just for you.